Hello, this is Cynthia Sue Larson of RealityShifters.com, and I'm here today to talk to you about the topic for this month, which is imagining that everyone loves you. And there's a quote that I love by Sri Chinmoy, and it says, "Judge nothing, you will be happy. Forgive everything, you will be happier. Love everything, you will be happiest." And that's really the topic today, is looking at ways we can visualize and imagine that everyone around us really does love us. And this is not just an imagination exercise, it really is the way I see the truth, that at the spiritual core of all that is, everything and every piece of all that is knows that it's connected to everything else. And there's a great deal of appreciation and love that we can all tap into. So there's a meditation this month that starts off by imagining that you are remembering the happiest times in your life when someone completely, totally adored you, and you could feel their connection with you and their love and appreciation for you. You can remember how you felt when the two of you were together, and building on that memory, just keep remembering other times when you felt similarly connected with someone, something that you love and that loved you. And there's tremendous power from this to give us confidence in times when we might not be feeling so confident and feeling more connected. And I love these little puppets sometimes just to demonstrate. So for someone that's feeling all alone, and maybe they're living alone, they don't have the connections that they used to, maybe they've moved or they're getting on in years and everybody around them is passing away and dying, they're feeling pretty lonely and feeling sad. And so this individual really could use the memory of a time when they were connected with someone else. And this is the power of imagination. It's also the power of memory, to remember times that there was someone in their life that really adored them, looked up to them, and cared about them. And we can do the same thing. We can always do that. We can tap into those memories, and it's extremely empowering. I've got a book that I'd like to recommend this month called Happiness Genes, and it's written by a couple of fabulous authors. One is James Baird, and Lori Nadell is the co-author. Both of them have PhDs, and they're both extremely knowledgeable in the fields of self-help. And this particular book I love because it's current with all of the newest research in epigenetics, which I've talked about before. It's got a foreword by Bruce Lipton, who's one of my personal heroes, and it's also been endorsed by Dawson Church, who I wrote a review for his book, The Genie in Your Genes, recently. So this is another excellent way to get a jump start on happiness in your life. There is a 28-day program included, lots of tips on how you can start noticing what really makes you happy versus things you might be doing that aren't contributing to your overall well-being. And we often don't think about that kind of thing. And one thing we can also do, which you might be interested in, is time travel. You might be thinking, what? What is Cynthia talking about? Well, you know I love retrocausality and bicausality, love the concept of time travel. And with regard to listening to future selves, we can actually tune in and get a sense of being appreciated by yourself in the future when you're at a very strong place. And it's a future you that's your best possible self. You can listen to that and gain intuition, insights, inspiration, and so forth. And I'll be talking about this very subject at the Language of Spirit Conference, which is coming up in Albuquerque, New Mexico in August 2010. The dates are August 14th through August 17th. And you can go to their website where you can find out a lot more information. It's seedgraduateinstitute.org. That's seed like the seeds of a plant, S-E-E-D. And in this month's Reality Shifters e-zine, which you can read the whole thing online, the June 2010 issue, I also talk a lot about the wisdom of plants and the ability of plants to have a lot of intelligence, basically. And neurobiology may be a new concept to a lot of people, thinking that plants can think, but there's a lot of evidence that that's exactly the fact, and that's what's happening right now. So there are links that you can check out, articles. The award-winning website gives you lots of photographs you can look at where you can see plants doing amazing things. And until next time, I hope you keep imagining how good can it get. Love to hear from you. Feel free to send me an email anytime, and talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.